Oh, Jesus Christ. It's been a long day. I don't have the energy. I really don't. Eventually, I will give you guys one of my behind the scene videos to explain what's been going on with me. But until then, I apologize if I come across tired or just not into it. It has nothing to do with you. It has a little bit to do with the show, but mostly it's stuff outside of this bubble you know me as, this YouTube realm I have become popular in. So, you'll have to excuse me for this particular review. But anyways, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx. This is my WWE Fastlane 2021 review broadcast. You know how this works. We gonna break down all the goodies and the baddies and all the lovely things we got on tonight's pay-per-view event. We're gonna look at the matches. I'll give you my ratings, tell you if it's good, if it's bad, if it's worth your time, and then you have fun telling me how you felt in the live chat and in the comments. Sound good? There are other stuff that I will get to, but mostly it's all about talking about Fastlane, the final stop before WrestleMania 37. Did this show do its job to get us hyped for the show? God, come on. Can't. Who am I kidding? We all knew this show wasn't gonna do a goddamn thing. And honestly, I feel like the show would have been better off if Fastlane didn't actually happen. Am I the only person that feels that? Regardless, let me know how you feel about it down below. Before we get into the actual review, let's pay some bills. Let's get some shout outs and welcome everybody to the show. So first off, if this is the first time you're watching me and you like what I have to say, or maybe you don't, but you want to talk more about wrestling and feel safe here, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at JustAlyxCentral. Also give me a follow on Instagram. You can also donate using PayPal, Patreon. And yes, Super Chats are fixed, and they are officially on. Donate today, and you will get your Super Chat played live on the air. You can also email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries and just to say hi. And don't forget to buy yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. We got you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt. You can also get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, but don't forget to buy yourself a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America t-shirt made by It's J Knox and Fire Star Heart. Now, I'm getting some news from Mr. Andrade Released. He just released a tweet. Well, he put out a tweet earlier today, and I'm now catching wind of it. We will talk about that in just a second. Let me get to my live chat. To my lovely people who are here live. As always, be sure to show some love and respect to the moderators, Firestar Heart, Ultra Shadow 97, and Godzilla Hawk, who are here to help make this a safe space for wrestling fans. Hello to the following people: Ghost Skull, Devin Caliborn, Hugo Cortez, the greatest ever, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. By the way, I still gotta watch that Japan Cup, the New Japan Pro Wrestling Cup, something like that, Japan Cup tournament. I hear it was amazing. I'll be sure to check it out. Let's see here. AEW fan 167, Janelle Jackson, Cornbread, QJC, Jordan Perdomo, James Rambo, love that name. Darth Korn, Carlos Ruhi, Matthew Pace, gotcha. Nintendo Porn Company Conspiracy, Edwin R, Chase Games, Let's do a couple more. Super Blue. Mr. Is it Richie? Like Richie? Like Richie Rich? Mr. Richie? Girl Boss 32. The Boss. Lazy Talent Productions. And last but not least, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. There are tons of more people in this live chat. We got close to 100 people early. Early audience is close to 100. No, it actually is 100. Oh my goodness. Okay, it just dropped to 92. So we're already in the hundreds. So this is going to get big very soon. If I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. I never really expect the crowd to get this big early on. It usually starts off around 50 and then grows to 200 or so. It's already at 100. So for real, if I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. Thank you for being here. Also, really do like the video. Liking the video helps this get noticed by bigger audience or bigger, get it out there to more fans. It helps it gets recommended, if anything else. All right, so before we get into the review, I was told to talk about the tweet from Andrade Released. So let me pull that up for you guys really quickly on the Twitter. Not the Twitter, but the Twitter. Let me see here. So if I turn it on, there it is. So Mr. Andrade, El Idolo, tweet the following. Good news. Buenas noticias. Tranquilo. Ole happy day. Now everybody, as you can see in the comments, they're already speculating, so he got released. As you guys should know, or if you don't know, Andrade asked for his release. I think it was it this past Monday or was it a week ago? Some time ago, Andrade asked for his release because he was miserable. He was miserable. He wanted to quit. And since he got this news, good news, we can all just assume this means he got released. Or he's going to NXT. I think, personally, he did get released. I think sitting in the NXT would not have solved the problem. He's done. Again, this is not confirmed. This is mere speculation, but put two and two together. We think he's done. Everybody's already talking about New Japan Pro Wrestling. He can go back to being with Los Ingobernables. My boy, Tetsuya Naito. Yeah. So, have fun speculating about that. Because that's making its rounds. Is he leaving? Should he leave? Or is this basically him going to NXT? Wherever he goes, personally, just get him off the main roster. Where he can be happy and not be miserable. And I think we'd be good. So, that's all I gotta say about that. I don't really have much else to say until I get more information. Speculation at this point. Could mean absolutely nothing. But we'll see. Let me change my text here. This is no longer the prediction broadcast. This is now the review broadcast. And that's how you know it's time to get started. Alright. Told y'all I was tired. Fastlane was... It felt like a Raw episode. It felt like... Okay, I won't say it was that bad. It felt like an average episode of SmackDown. Which is better than Raw. How about that? It wasn't a terrible show, but it wasn't anything special. Stuff happened. And that's really about it. Right here, be right here. Right here,
be right here. Maybe now Charlotte won't constantly be in our face. Oh, who am I kidding? That's never happening.
You know better, my friend. By the way, show some love to the Super Chat champion, Aaron Sherwood, who will be defending his belt in 3 weeks at WrestleMania. Aaron, can you defend that belt? Will you be able to hold it? We know we call you the Jeff Hardy of the, I guess, the Super Chat Championship universe. However, Jeff Hardy doesn't really have long reigns. So are you gonna keep that Jeff Hardy vibe, or are you gonna become something bigger? Something to think about. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Yeah, I just felt like the show was average. If I was paying $50, $60, I would have felt like I got ripped off. But since it's not just the network now, it's Peacock. Peacocks, we're marching down the field, peacocks. If you caught that reference, we can be friends. It's not just Peacock, but it's also the WWE Network now. I think the last day for the network is April 4th? Whatever. Eventually, I will have to get Peacock subscription.
FK finish main events. God no.
What can you do? What can you do? Well, I'll tell you this. In terms of what the show was supposed to do, as in set up certain matches for WrestleMania, did it at least accomplish that? Yeah, I think it's clear to see that main event with Roman and Edge is going to have another person involved. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. I'm not going to lie to you, I did not see the US title match. I didn't catch it. All I know is it got moved to the pre-show. I don't know why it got moved to the pre-show. They didn't advertise it for the pre-show, but it was moved to the pre-show. Riddle beat Ali again, and Retribution split up. Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day. When they broke up, when Retribution broke up, when they broke up, when Retribution broke up. Come on, everybody, cut with me. When Retribution broke up, it was amazing. Oh, happy day. Hell yeah. Retribution is gone. Thank God. Oh my goodness. I honestly wish that was on the main card. I wish I could have seen that live, because Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you. I hated every single day of this stable, and I know they did too. 6 months of agony. Pure, sheer, horrid agony. All it did was make every person involved look worse. Ricochet, Matt Riddle even, and then the people in the stable. Poor my boy Ali had to break his back to make it somewhat relevant, but poor Ali, poor Mia Yim, poor Dijakovic, was it Dio Madden, and then Shane Thorne. Poor all of them. They are going to be much better off as just talent on the roster. Or you could just send them back to NXT, which would be even better. But seriously, like, nothing came from this. Absolutely nothing. Nothing came from this. It was downright terrible. So I'm happy he's over with. Ali needs to go on to do better things, honestly. Maybe now that he's split up from Retribution, we can finally get the feud between him and Kofi that I've always wanted. I'm still waiting for that, by the way. Still waiting for that. So, rejoice! No more Retribution. One more time. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Alright, that's enough of that. Moving on. The first match on the card was the women's title match. So, I predicted that Sasha and Bianca were going to win the tag titles. I predicted that was going to happen so they could, build more into their match and perhaps set up a heel turn for WrestleMania where Sasha would turn heel as a result of Reginald. Because I thought Reginald was going to help them win. And then Reginald would side with Sasha to help her retain, and that would cause a split in the friendship, and then, them being tag team champions would be a little bit more interesting to see how they would defend it, and then they would lose the belts, and then they would continue the feud, and blah, 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 blah. That's what I thought was going to happen. No, we didn't do that. Here's what we did. We had an average match. It wasn't terrible, but what else can you expect from Nia Jax? Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. I'm just ready for them to be done with each other. Can we split them up, please? Can we just get rid of Nia Jax? Just get rid of Nia Jax. I hate Nia Jax with a passion. She makes everything that she touches sucks. Sucks. It is garbage. It is terrible. I hate her with a passion. Adam Ritter, your girl needs to die in a fire. Okay, she shouldn't die in a fire, but Jesus Christ, she's bad. Anyways, yeah, this match was really not all that special. But what was surprising to me was Sasha, I think she had the victory. I think she had, who was it? Shayna Baszler? It was Shayna Baszler and the goddamn, boss statement, the crossface. And then Nia pushed Bianca on Sasha. Sasha got pissed off. I had the match won. I had it won. What you doing to me? Shayna rose her up because she got pissed off. And Shayna and Nia Jax retain. And then after the match, Sasha snaps, calls Bianca a rookie, slaps her, and then runs away. Yeah. If you're thinking heel turn, that's exactly what we got. And I see people going, it wasn't a heel turn. It was a heel turn. They played piped in boos. She got piped in boos. Sasha's a heel now. Okay, Look. I know people have been talking about the potential of them turning one of the heel.
Only good thing Nia Jax did was introduce her whole.
I thought we were done with that. Are we done with that yet? Because I am. Let's not talk about my whole. As I was saying, now y'all got me just nightmares. As I was saying, I eventually knew one of them was eventually going to turn heel. I thought they weren't going to do the heel turn until WrestleMania. I thought Sasha was going to turn heel as a result of the match, which would have been great. They just turned her heel off the bat. Now it kind of feels like she's going to lose at WrestleMania. I think the plan is to have her drop that belt to Bianca Belair now. I mean, I'm good with that. Let's get something straight. I'm still going to be super excited to see two black women wrestling at WrestleMania. And I still think they should get the main event of night one. I'm not backing off on that. There was a side of me that kind of felt like it would have been better off just being them face versus face. And then Sasha, as a result of getting frustrated with the face versus face dynamic and realizing that it wasn't working for her, cheats to beat Bianca. And she turns heel as a result of that. And she gets her first win at a WrestleMania. You protect Bianca, you continue the feud, you get Bianca the championship later. It doesn't look like we're doing that now. It looks like they're going to give Bianca the victory and Sasha's going to be cursed again. And the new curse is a WrestleMania losing streak. Yep. It was bad enough that she couldn't defend the belt, but now she can't win at WrestleMania. That looks to be what they're getting ready to do. So yeah, y'all have fun talking about Sasha turning heel. Am I happy that she's heel? Personally, yeah, she's better off as a heel. I'm huge on storytelling. I am huge on storytelling. I would have preferred that they had her turn heel in a more impactful manner. Like, her just turning heel because she lost a match. It was like, oh, okay. She's a heel. I would have preferred that she turned heel as a result of this idea that I have to win this match. I have to keep this belt. I have busted my ass to get this championship. I am not willing to lose it to you, Bianca. You might be better than me, but I am willing to cross lines that you are not. And so she cheats. That would have been a much better way to turn her heel. Now it's just like, I'm a villain now. It's like, okay, sure. There you go. Sasha's a heel now. Good luck to the women at WrestleMania.
Nia Jax is a future Hall of Famer. LMAO, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
You guys are hilarious. So, as I turn on the live chat, I see there is 222 people in this bitch. Like the video. All of you, like the video. There's 222 people in this bitch. I want I want at least 100 likes. Then I'm gonna ask for 200 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes. Let's go. Like the video. Let's move on to the next match here. We have... Oh, no. I gotta talk about this match. So I have egg on my face. But it is what it is. Big E versus Nigerian Prince Apollo Crews. I said in my prediction that the Intercontinental match, the Intercontinental Championship match, was going to be match of the night. I said that this was going to steal the show. I told everybody this was the match to watch. These guys had a tremendous build up to this. This was going to be amazing. This was going to be fire. And I told myself, man, I will be shocked if this wasn't match of the night. The match started off great. Big E got in there, was angry, showed some fire, hit that apron spear to the outside, was talking shit, was beating down Apollo, giving him a Nigerian black man whooping, giving him old school ass whooping. Pulled out his belt. What you say about my mama? Bah, 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 bah. I didn't told your ass. Bah, 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 bah. Was whooping him. It was going great. Then they did a roll-up spot. And I think at one point in time, both of their shoulders were down. It looked like both of their shoulders were down. Right? It was like, all right, so is this like a double? It was like a double pin? Wherever the fuck. And then they just gave Big E the victory. Because when they played the replay, it showed Big E doing like one of those bridge pins. Like he rolled out of the schoolboy into a bridge pin and bridged himself off the mat at the last second. But it looked mistimed. The referee was all confused. And even the commentators were like, who won that match? I guess Big E won. But then it was weird because even when the match was over with, Apollo just kept attacking him. So I was like, what the hell happened? It felt like, honest to God, it felt like someone screwed up. Something happened. Someone messed up, and this just ended up being a complete dud. This was not good. This wasn't good. I think that ending really screwed up this match. Could have been, I swear to God, it was on track to be a match of the night. And then for some reason, 5 minutes in, they did that schoolboy pin and it got screwed up altogether. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly who screwed up when it got screwed up, but yeah, it's not exactly the match of the night I was hoping for. It was okay. It clearly sets up another match at WrestleMania, which is fine. I don't know how this is going to work, though. I don't know how it's going to work because Big E beat Apollo. He just beat him. I swear, I think the plan was to do a double pin. I think they were supposed to pin each other and then continue the match at WrestleMania. I think that was the plan. And then I think someone screwed up something, and I don't know. This is so weird. But it's clear that based off of Apollo attacking Big E after the match, yeah, it's gonna continue. Why did we even do this match? Why didn't we just wait until WrestleMania? But all right. Man. Now they gotta do the extra work to get us invested again, because this match, it put a damper on their feud. It did. It was not good. Oh, I should also talk about a random ass match they added. So they were supposed to do Shane McMahon versus Elias. No, Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman. I don't even know. I told you I was tired. They were supposed to do Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman, but ended up doing Elias versus Braun Strowman. Shane McMahon apparently got hurt, and he said, yeah, I can't wrestle tonight, so you're Braun's opponent now. The match was boring. It was a waste of time. I would have just rather Braun Strowman gone out there and just beat up Elias, and then That would have been it. But nope. We gotta do a boring ass Raw match that did nothing for anybody. I didn't care. But yeah, we're gonna extend the Shane and Braun Strowman feud. I don't care. Look, just get to the match where I can see Shane McMahon jump off the set, or off that big ass ship they're gonna have there. That's the only reason we're doing this match, to see Shane jump off of a ship, and I'm cool with that. So yeah, that's that happened. So Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I fell asleep on this match. I fell asleep. Is it because of the match? I'm not gonna lie. I think it was because I was just tired. I just had a long day. I really did. So on Twitter, people asked me, what am I gonna grade it? And I just basically said, look, what do you guys think? Did y'all think it was a good match? How did you feel about it? Everyone said it was a good match. So I told them I'll just grade it a B. Although, you know, I was bored to tears. Now, was it because of the match itself? I don't think it was. I think both men... honestly, I think both men had a good match. I think they put in the effort. I think both men went in there and tore it up in their own way. I just was not... For some reason, it just didn't connect with me. And I think it's because I was just tired. I'm just tired right now. I didn't think it was all that special. And it put me to sleep. So, my rating is a C, but the fans think it's a B. I'm going to include both of them down below in the description box. Y'all can have fun discussing it. Just get me to Rollins versus Cesaro. That's the only match I care about. I want Cesaro to have his WrestleMania moment. I need Cesaro to beat the fuck out of Seth Rollins. And again, I'm still trying to understand what is Seth Rollins? Is he a dark priest? Is he a false prophet? Is he some guy that leads a cult that's trying to get us to worship a god? Who's the god? Is there a god? Is he the god? I still don't understand what his character is. I don't get it. Someone please explain to me who the hell Seth Rollins is as a heel, because I'm lost. I really am. Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. No holds barred. This was a great match. For real, it was a spectacular no holds barred brawl. First off, Drew McIntyre came out with a Braveheart war paint. I haven't seen Braveheart, but I thought he looked cool in it. If you liked any of their matches being Sheamus and Drew matches, you'll love this one too. This one's great. I think their Raw match a few weeks ago was better. Not the one that ended in a no contest. Their first match. I thought that was their best one. That was their best one. But this was great. This was definitely brutal. They beat the piss out of each other. Mad respect to them. Told a good story. Drew came out looking good. Sheamus looked good. No issues whatsoever. Great match from both men. Definitely worth your time. Y'all have fun talking about it. Cause we gonna get to some real shit. So I know everybody, you trust me with my grades. You come up here to get my opinions. You trust me to give you the real lowdown on what is truly the best of the best of the best of the best of the best when it comes to WWE. And I want you all to know that you can continue trusting me when I tell you that I just got done watching one of the greatest spectacles I have ever seen in the wrestling business. See, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen classics like The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, like Austin versus Bret Hart. I've seen classics like Mick Foley getting thrown off the cell by The Undertaker. I've been there. I was live, ladies and gentlemen, when they did Shawn and Taker. I was there when they did CM Punk and John Cena. I was there. when all these classics came about. I was there to see Daniel Bryan get his moment at WrestleMania. I was alive for the classics like Triple H versus Mick Foley in 2000. But I just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, a match that was so groundbreaking that I couldn't grade it. I wouldn't dare soil the ground of this masterpiece. Dave Meltzer, I know you, Dave Meltzer. You're gonna look at this match and you're gonna go, -5 stars. No! A match of this magnitude cannot be graded. This, my friends, is the holy grail. The match I'm talking about is Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. This match had everything. First off, this match represents equality. Equality! My girl Alexa Bliss stood up to Randy Orton's little bitch ass. Randy Orton getting in that ring talking about, look at you, you little puny woman. I'm a man. I'm a manly man. Alexa's just like, oh really? Well, can you throw a fireball, bitch? Can you summon hellfire, bitch? Can you make the ceiling collapse, a bitch? Matter of fact, do you have the powers of darkness at your beck and will, bitch? Can you make people throw up like a Papa Shango? Thought I was gonna say it. Bitch. No, you can't. Female empowerment. Hashtag me too. No, I'm joking. Look here. I know y'all hate this, man. I know most of y'all watching are just like, why aren't you ripping this apart? This is a masterpiece. Are you kidding me? Oh. And then it was topped off. It was topped off by something magnificent. Something that you cannot write. And that was the return of Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger's brother. Freddy, the Fiend Krueger. I'm joking. That would be Bray Wyatt. Burnt to a crisp Bray Wyatt. I'm not gonna lie. It's giving me nightmares, but that's so goddamn cool. It's terrifying, but it's amazing. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be burnt into my skull for the rest of my life, but I love it. That's incredible. So he helped Alexa Bliss. He didn't help Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss had Randy Orton's bitch ass down for the count anyways. But yeah, he came in and assisted, I suppose, Alexa Bliss in helping her beat Randy Orton. 10 stars. This is an SSS. This is the greatest match in existence of existence. This is amazing. And if this is what we expect to get at WrestleMania, oh boy! In all seriousness, I really did love this. I loved every bit of it. Listen, let me just tell y'all something. If you're expecting this match between The Fiend and Randy Orton to just be a regular wrestling match, stop. Look at this. You expect a wrestling match with this. You expect a wrestling match from this. Look at this. Think about what exactly you're watching. You know better. You know goddamn well. You know damn well not to expect anything else. There's some Dragon Ball Z craziness when you see stuff like this. Okay?
Soon as Randy's music hit, I'm like, put the kids to bed. This is finna be amazing, terrifying, and weird all the same time. 12 stars. Jolly good show. Fire tears of joy.
For real. I'm telling you right now, if this don't break the scale, Dave Meltzer, you ain't shit. I'm joking. Or am I? Y'all, this was awesome. I'm sorry. I've given up taking this feud seriously. I don't. It's just wacky fun. Just take it as it is. Randy Orton's gonna put over the Fiend, and then he's probably gonna take a vacation because he probably needs it after this. Anyways, I'm having a great time. I'm having a blast talking about this feud. I know most of y'all is just like, what in the actual hell? Are you serious? 10 stars, you think this broke the scale? Guys, like, come on. This is amazing. Come on, guys. The ceiling collapsed. There was hellfire. A freaking Hadouken. Hadouken! What more can you ask for? And you want mat wrestling. You want a rest hold? You want near falls? We above that. We above that now. What you getting is a masterpiece. And I can't wait for the blow off at WrestleMania. Oh, that match at WrestleMania is going to be magnifique. I can't wait. Can't wait. All right. Let's get serious. Let's get to the main event before I turn everybody away. All right. So main event was, of course, Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns, with Edge as the special guest enforcer or special outside ring enforcer. I don't know. The special guest referee, technically, because that's exactly what he was, a special guest referee. The match was amazing. Like, in terms of storytelling and psychology, loved it. Loved that Roman basically stayed far away from Bryan. My boy Roman Reigns is like, I'm gonna just ride these ropes. Y'all ever been in a one of those 10 feet pools where, I don't know, it's like, for me, I'm good in pools that are like 7 feet deep. Yeah, about like 4 feet to 7 feet deep. I'm cool. The moment it goes beyond 7 feet, I'm hanging on the rails. Like, okay, I'm hanging on the rails. I'm hanging on the ropes. That was Roman. It's like Roman was in 10 feet deep water. He was just like,
I hope it's Orton v Fiend cinematic at Mania.
you know, I'm cool with the cinematic match, but for Mania, can we just make that a regular match? Might as well. What was I saying? Alright, so I love that Roman was just hanging on the ropes like he was in 10 feet water, just like, hey man, calm down. Like, I'm gonna get in the water in just a second. But Bryan was basically toying with them, trying to go for a leg, pick a leg, trying to wrestle him. And then the psychology was, anytime Roman was able to use his power, he had the advantage over Bryan. But Bryan would always out-wrestle him. It was perfect. Perfect storytelling. Amazing match. Loved seeing the counters into the submissions. Loved seeing the counter into the, I love both counters into the label lock or the yes lock. And then the triangle chokehold. When we get to the finish, though, Bryan hits the running knee on the referee by accident. Uh-oh! So then Edge becomes the new special guest referee. He becomes the new special guest referee. And so, as a result, Jey Uso, my boy Jey Uso, interferes. And Jey Uso super kicks Edge. Edge goes down. Jey Uso gets a chair and starts walloping. I think he doesn't hit anybody. My bad. Bryan hits him with the knee, and then Bryan gets the chair and starts walloping. He wallops the hell out of Jey. Wop, 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 wop. And then Bryan's like, is the referee up? Is the referee up? He's like, all right, bitch. Get your ass up, Roman. Goes to hit Roman. Roman ducks, and he ends up hitting Edge. Edge goes down. And then Roman tries to go for a spear. Bryan counters the spear into the label lock, yes lock. Roman is all like, ah. And then Bryan's like, I'm gonna break you, bitch. I'm gonna break you, bitch. I'm gonna break you, bitch. And then Roman's like, oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Mommy. And he's tapping. Roman tapped out. Roman Reigns tapped out. Yeah, Roman, look, say what y'all want about Roman in 2000, from 2015 to about 2019-ish. I'll let y'all say whatever y'all want. Roman to tap out to Bryan, to put Bryan over like that, that was crazy. The boy was like, Mama! Mama! So he tapped out. Roman tapped out, but it wasn't the end of the match. Edge sees Roman tapping out, and instead of calling for the bell, hits Bryan with the steel chair. And then hits him again. 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 And then hits him one more time. And then for good measure, hits him one more time and then says, "This is mine! This is mine! The main event is mine! All mine!" And then he walks away. He walks away. That was it. Referee comes in. Roman's like, I'm just gonna move over here and just put my arm right here. Covers Bryan, pins on 1, 2, 3. Roman retains. He is still your tribal chief and universal champ. Yeah, we're getting that triple threat, aren't we? We're gonna get that triple threat at WrestleMania. It's gonna be Bryan versus Edge versus Roman, and it looks like Edge is turning heel. You know what? Fine. Fine. You want Edge to turn heel? You want Bryan to be the face of the match? Of course, Roman is the focal point, but if the idea is to make Bryan the babyface, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm against that, because Edge is an excellent heel. Here's where I'm conflicted on. Here's what I'm conflicted on. It was just a natural story for Edge to come back, get his spot at WrestleMania the right way. You know what I mean? It was just a natural story for him to be the face. Now that he's turning heel, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, Edge is going to be a heel. Awesome. Rated R superstar. Maybe he's going to try to cheat or be an opportunist to win the match. That should be great, but there's a side of me that's just like, I kind of liked it better when Edge was a face. You know, it's just the story, the natural story for Edge to be, you know, to have his career taken away from him and to fight 9 years. To fight 9 years to get back to what he loved. I don't want to boo him. I don't want to boo him. I know he's going to be a great heel. I know he's going to make us want to hate him. But it's just one of those things where it's like, God damn it. Like, can we just have maybe done a match where Bryan fought Jey Uso and if he beat Jey Uso, he just gets added to the match, and we would have kept Edge the face. We didn't need to turn him heel. By them having Edge basically make his own bed of thorns, screw Bryan out of a victory, you can't say he's the babyface. You can't say it. Now some of you are saying, well, Bryan hit Edge first. Bryan hit him by accident. Bryan didn't intentionally mean to hit Edge. Edge is the motherfucker that snapped. Edge was the one that took it out on Bryan. Edge was the one that said, screw all this. This is my main event spot. It's mine. Yeah, I don't want to boo Edge. I don't want to boo him. But it looks like I'm going to have to, because damn, man. Regardless, as a result of Edge turning heel, and now that we're going to get a triple threat, I'm not going to lie, like, I'm super excited.
I mean, it's Roman and Daniel. I expect nothing less than you add Elias and Jey Uso and Heyman. Fire Roman winning at Mania. Oh, fire.
Okay. I mean, I think as we get closer to WrestleMania, I'll be more accepting of it. Did we really have to turn Edge heel, though? And I see people in the live chat going, well, maybe he's not all the way heel. Maybe he's still somewhat face. No, he's a heel.
Only doing this so Reigns won't be pinned at Mania.
Yeah, so now that we're doing it like this, there's a side of me that believes, damn, this is starting to feel like WrestleMania 30. Because if they would have kept it Edge and Reigns, Edge would not have won, Reigns would have retained, right? And we could have done maybe Bryan versus Reigns after that. But since we're doing this and we're turning Edge heel, now there's a side of me that thinks maybe Bryan is winning this. Maybe they'll give Bryan one last run. He won't pin Roman, he'll pin Edge. Roman will win it back at Backlash, but maybe they want to give him one last moment. Because if it's true that Bryan is retiring, like this is going to be his last year, maybe you want him to go out on top. And look at it this way. I don't see Drew McIntyre beating Lashley. I'm honest with you. I don't see McIntyre beating Lashley. So if the heel is going to win on the Raw side, we need a babyface to win on the SmackDown side. So, yeah, there's a side of me that thinks that Bryan might actually win the title at WrestleMania and then drop it back to Reigns. I mean, what's really stopping them from doing that? You protect Reigns, Bryan makes Edge submit, maybe you could do Edge and Bryan after that and then get back to Reigns, give Reigns a break, give Reigns a vacation, and then have him come back later. Not saying that will happen. For all we know, Reigns might just retain anyways. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But there is a side of me that does believe the possibilities are out there now. And you know what? Because of that, because of there being more possibilities, I'm actually okay with this. That's why I'm just shaking my head, just going fine. Because let's be real. Can I be real with you? Is no one looking? No one's looking, right? I wasn't really all that excited for Roman versus Edge. On paper, it looked like a great feud. The hype wasn't doing it for me. As we got closer and closer to WrestleMania, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling Edge versus Roman. I wasn't. I think the feud I was expecting from it, I think it could still happen. But because WWE is so incompetent and is not very good at storytelling anymore, that Edge feud that I wanted with Roman, I didn't think that was going to happen. So I see people talking about, it should be Edge versus Roman. Guys, I'm sorry, but what would have carried this match would have been a compelling story. That was the only thing. That was the only thing that was going to get me hooked to Edge and Roman. If they would have been able to tell a compelling story, have the pieces in place, have Edge be that, that returning hero who got taken away, who got taken out of the game, and now he's back to prove a point against the top guy, it would have been the perfect story to tell. But they did not tell that story. Because they can't. Wake up. WWE is not WWF. This is not the WWE you grew up with. This company sucks at storytelling. They suck at it. That was not the story they were telling. They were just going to do spear versus spear. It was literally going to be spear versus spear. And I'm sorry, that's not enough. You throw Bryan in there, you have an interesting dynamic. Now you got something interesting. Now you got, the feud between Bryan and Roman, which has layers. layers to it. 6 years of layers. You got Edge and Roman. Edge won the Rumble. Roman's the champ. And then you got Edge and Bryan. Two people who lost their careers to injuries, neck injuries. And they both came back from it. The dynamic just got better. The main event feels a lot more important. It feels a lot more special. I'm sorry. Yeah, complain all you want about the build up to it. You can get mad at WWE about turning Edge heel. I'll let you have that. I'm not going to tell anyone how to feel about this, but I am going to enjoy this for what the hell it is. Three of the best wrestlers in the industry today in the main event of WrestleMania. I'm gonna take it for what it is. I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is. And I'm sorry, this is gonna piss a lot of you off, but it's my reality. I really, really don't want to hate this main event. Yes, the story building up to it has not been good. I hate the fact that they turned Edge heel. I hate the fact that we couldn't just let the story tell itself. If you wanted to put Bryan in that main event, sweet, great. I have no problem with that. Maybe we could have done a better job of setting that up. Like I said, we could have had Bryan beat Jey Uso and then earn himself a spot in the match, but I don't know anymore. All I know is this triple threat match is going to be great. It's going to be amazing. So, it is what it is.
Edge W. Christian and Reigns with Jay might be worked.
I don't know. So, hopefully things get a little bit more interesting as we get closer to WrestleMania. But yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all can get mad all you want at WWE's booking. I'm not going to tell you don't have a right. All I'm going to say is yes. Bryan versus Edge versus Roman should be an excellent main event for WrestleMania, in my opinion. So, main event was amazing. The last two matches, my goodness, I feel like they saved the show from being a complete bust. That Orton versus Alexa Bliss match, and then the main event, amazing. Well, actually, no, the last three. I think Drew and Sheamus, Alexa and Orton, and then, yeah, the main event. Those last three matches saved this from being a bust of a show, because it wasn't all that great. It was average. It was a very average show with three really good matches, very strong performances to lead to WrestleMania. And I can't wait to see where the rest of that goes. But yeah, the match I was looking forward to the most, disappointed. Big E and Apollo. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was bad. But y'all let me know down below. How y'all feel about the show? What match impressed you the most? What was your match of the night? Sound off in the live chat. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. All right, let me see here. Vigilante Night said the match between Rollins and Nakamura was boring. Oh, so y'all agree with me that maybe it was not the best match to watch. It put me to sleep. So maybe I should have stuck with my original grade. Should I just give it a C? What do y'all think? Should I just take away the fan grade and just give it a C? How y'all feel about that? Because I'm thinking about just giving it a C. No, I have never seen Braveheart. I'm sorry. Drew versus Sheamus, they should fight forever. They have very good chemistry. I agree. Who said that? Joseph Winters? I agree, Joseph Winters. Let me see here. Rory Kitty. Guess who's back? Back up in. The Fiend is back. Tell a friend. Wait, guess who's back? Did I say back up in and then tell again? What the hell? Guess who's back? Back again. The Fiend is back. Tell a friend. I caught myself that time. Jesus Christ, I am tired. I am freaking tired. New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. The Fiend's return was It was frighteningly beautiful. It was frighteningly beautiful. It was. See, Robert Creed understands it was a masterpiece. About time they did intergender matches at pay-per-views. They need to do more of these. Hell yeah. It was the greatest intergender cinematic, not so cinematic segment. Not really a segment, but really a match, but not really a match either. Kind of match. It was an SSS. The Fiend is dead. I don't care about the Fiend anymore. Aww. Well, technically he is dead. He was burned like Freddy Krueger. But it was awesome. That's like saying Spice World is an Academy Award winning movie. You goddamn right it was. Spice World was the shit. Screw you. Why you hating? Why you hating? Why you gotta hate? And something. Why you hating on Spice World? You better get wrecked. Sorry, I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah, that was that. Come on, nostalgia, bro. Carlos Ruhi, bro. It's just a Fiend with some jizz on the mask. Calm down. Calm down, sir. Firestar Heart, Bray Wyatt has now entered his Kane phase. He's basically Kane now. Burnt to a crisp. Burnt up. Yeah, like, I really do like that feud, though. I'm clearly kidding. But I really liked it. 10 stars. 20 stars. Jordan, my boy Jordan Perdomo said 20 stars. 20 stars it is. Aaron Sherwood, Alyx can't swim. Of course I can't swim. Black people can't swim. Is that still a joke? Black folk can't swim? What they always say, if you want to hide money, put it in water. Stop it! No, that's not funny. That's not funny. Edge attacked Daniel Bryan, man, and Roman to man. What? Edge attacked Daniel Bryan, what? Edge attacked Bryan and Roman. I don't know what he was trying to say there. Why does Bryan versus Roman at Mania look more appealing than Edge? Because it has more history to it. Simple as that.
The Fiend died with the Seth storyline. It's stupid.
Yeah, I think if you haven't really gotten past that Hell in a Cell catastrophe in 2009, what was that, 2019? Yeah, you're probably never gonna ever love the Fiend. It's okay. Hey, hold on, sir. Is it Kozak? Kozak said Edge is trash. Hey, hold on, sir. Don't be hating on Edge. FG204, Edge is a snooze fest. Hey, what's with all the Edge hate? Wait a minute, sir. Hold on for a minute. What's with all this Edge hate? Don't be hating on Edge. What y'all doing? Let's see here. Jake Horror said Edge got hit with the chair. Why would he be the heel? Because he screwed Bryan. A&B Combos. Oh my goodness. A&B Combos in the house. What's up? Please go subscribe to A&B Combos. They do excellent reaction videos. They're doing reactions to my 100 unsung holy shit moment videos on my second channel. Please check them out. They are amazing. But A&B Convo says Roman first pinned Bryan and Edge took his time getting into the count. Had that count happened, the match would have ended and there would have not been a tap. So, essentially, what you're saying is Edge screwed them both over. He screwed them both, Roman and Edge. He screwed Roman and Bryan. So yeah, definitely he essentially caused this triple threat to become a thing. Took his time to count for Roman, and then he didn't call the match for Bryan. So Edge screwed both of them. Quentin Gilbert, how Bryan was booked through this last year, I really don't want him in the main event of WrestleMania. But forget it. I'm fine with it now. I love Bryan. It took me a hell of a long time to like Bryan. Yeah, look, I agree with you. Bryan has been losing every match. He's been losing his ass off left and right. So I don't fault you whatsoever if you believe he shouldn't be in this match. They could have booked him better, but what can you do? Thomas Farmer wants a 4-way. Edge, Reigns, Uso, and Bryan. Nah, it'll be a triple threat. Uso would feel kinda forced, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. I don't see Bryan winning at... He doesn't see Bryan winning at WrestleMania. The safe bet is Roman. Roman's always a safe bet, but... Firestar Heart says, you are all saying you're tired of seeing this and that person is champion, when in reality it's WWE that's making you tired. Take Kazuchika Okada, for example. He was IWGP champ for 720 days, and we weren't bored at all. I agree with you. They booked him like an excellent champion. I dare say he's been one of the best champions this past decade. Perhaps the champion of the decade. He continues, Okada had a long run, and I'm not sure if there were a lot of people who were tired of seeing him as champion, but yeah, the entire run was great. So it's not that you're tired, it's the stories that are connecting with you. Well said, Firestar Heart. I agree. He's right. If you are invested in certain characters, it doesn't matter how long they hold those titles. Austin lost and won the belt numerous times during his run, and no one got bored of that. You're just invested in certain characters, and others you aren't. I think I'm caught up with the comments now. Let me go ahead and just catch the recent ones now. Enbrook needed viewers for Fastlane. This is how they did us. Basically shake my head. Yeah, WrestleMania 37 is just more overhyped galore. Yeah, the hype for WrestleManias have just died. I'm not expecting great hype for these shows anymore. It's just where it is. Is this Chauncey B? Oh my god, OMG, what if they have something like what they did with Bryan at WrestleMania 30? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, don't rule out the possibility of Bryan winning the WrestleMania main event. Y'all don't sleep on Bryan. Y'all gonna go to sleep on Bryan, and then that man's gonna win the WrestleMania main event and win a championship again before he retires. Or goes to Japan. How about that? Can you read my answer when Roman is going to fly to Edge? What? When Roman's going to fly to Edge? It's weird. Let's see it. WrestleMania sells itself. Yeah, I mean, guys, they're only selling 25,000 seats. They'll be fine. I bet Sick Man laughing. Ha 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 ha. Who shall be the winner at WrestleMania 37? Yes, moving again, or Edge is champion, or Roman Reigns? Ha ha ha. That's such good shit. Let's hear. Carlos Ruhi. Thoughts on the Edge story? The thing is, I absolutely love this Edge story. After 10 years, Edge comes back. Everything he has to do, Edge comes back, does everything he has to do, wins the Rumble, and then it's all about Bryan now. Why? It's Edge's moment now. He has deserved it. He has earned it. He has done everything that he needed to do. And then this other guy comes in who Edge actually beat at the Rumble. That is perfect. Yeah, Edge becomes basically the radar superstar, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. Firestar Heart. I can give a... what? I can give a call example. I'm currently attempting to break a legendary record and have been CRW champion for almost 4 years. Keep the reign interesting by having insanely fun stories and driven competition. Having other world titles outside of mine also helps keep the stranglehold effect from being on full. Basically, he's saying, just have an interesting champion.
I am just happy we are not getting Roman versus Goldberg. Even Roman didn't want that match. God, that would have been bad.
Thank you. Thank you, King Mike Tuds. Tuds. I'm calling you King Mike Tuds. For real. The other option was indeed Roman versus Goldberg. Is that a match I wanted to see? At least we're getting a match that's not that. Wrestling fans stop caring about Edge because he's old. No, he's not. Okay, see, now I can't let that slide. No, don't do that. Edge, yes, he's 49, but it's not like he's in a wheelchair. He can still work really well for his age. He really can. And he has a great story. Brett, I thought WWE Fastlane was a fairly decent show. I think the event was needed to stress test the live streaming capabilities of Peacock, especially before WrestleMania. WrestleMania. That's true. You don't want this craziness to start happening around WrestleMania. You want to get the kinks out and make sure everything's okay. Oh, a super chat coming in. What's up? PS Sports.
I just got back watching the 76ers game and just saw the results for this PPV. I'll definitely check out the main event later, but nothing more.
Check out the main event. Check out the, yeah, go ahead and check out the no holds barred match, but you gotta check out that masterpiece between Orton and Alexa Bliss. You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. Trust me. Trust me. You'll thank me. You gotta check that out. You got to. You got to. Tell them. Tell them, y'all. Tell them. Alright, guys. I'm not gonna keep you here too long. We are currently beginning the road to WrestleMania. Well, we'd be on the road to WrestleMania, but now it's just nothing else. Nothing else to interfere with the hype for WrestleMania. So every show going forward, WWE Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, everything that we get going forward is hype for WrestleMania. 2-night event. So WWE, you got 3 weeks. 3 weeks to turn this lukewarm excitement to something that is actually palpable. I don't see them doing it, but anything can happen. So let me know how y'all feel about this show down below in the comments. All comments will get a response in the first 24 hours. But I got some business to take care of, so I'm gonna head out. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure you like the video. Thank you for making me a part of your day. I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's World. God bless you. Take it easy. Peace.